All right, shalom, shalom, boys. Here, well, out here in Nashville, day two, uh, of waiting to pick somebody up from the airport. And you look at these airlines, and I'm telling you, flights are getting canceled left and right. People are getting stranded in hotels. People are sleeping in airports, and it's just a terrible time to to travel. But people got to get to where they got to get because people got lives to lead. People got places where they got to go, uh, and people want to move on with their life. So it's a beautiful thing. But I was sitting here and I was thinking because I had to change out hotels, and this is a series of unfortunate events. But hey, I thank the Father that we can handle things. We can handle things on the fly and address issues because I tell you, um, uh, the scriptures is true. Money answereth all things, and it's not to say that it's a solution to spiritual problems, mental problems, um, things of that nature. But it pretty much, if you have a couple of dollars in your pocket, you are able to effectively solve problems because what I found is that if you don't have the economic resources, you can have the skill set. You can have the skill set all in the world, but if you don't have the economic resources to pair up with that skill set, especially in the solving of your own problems, you still have the same situation, um, a bad situation, and we're seeing it. We're seeing it today, and we're going to continue to see it. But hey, the reason why I wanted to make this video is just to really just say something to encourage people out there because we have a lot of people that they simply put they don't want to do the work. They don't want to do the work. They want the easy way out. These stimulus checks have literally destroyed people. Um, Nobody wants to work anymore. You have the highest rates of unemployment, but nobody wants to work anymore. It's just this common joke and this common theme and these common sayings that you speak to average day people, um, and they have the same observation that no one wants to work. I went to breakfast this morning. I went to Shoney's, and I stood. There were people standing there, and I stood in front. And there was no waiter there. I mean, and then you saw off to the side, you saw at the bar area, this Shoney's in Nashville, Tennessee, next to the airport. You see dishes piled up off to the side because they ain't got people to clean it. That's a sanitary issue right there. But we see, what's going on. And it's so important to prepare. It's just so important to be cognizant of what's going on. But you're not going to help people that just refuse to change their minds, refuse to change to the direction that they're taking, and there's nothing that you're going to do about that. But what I wanted to tell the people out there that are willing to do the work, and it's just such a blessing to be able to look out and see and get in contact with brothers, because what's happening is that more and more brothers are reaching out, and I'm reaching out to more and more brothers that are either A, interested, or B, are doing the same thing. And what we're doing is we're networking, we're sharing ideas, we're sharing resources, we're actually doing these things. And it's going to be important in the time and the hour that we're living in. And so my message to those people are very simple, extremely simple. Success is revenge. Now, we have all been in situations where we've decided to make a shift and change the course and direction of which we were going. Me, myself, I was in corporate America. I talk about this all the time. I lived a white collar corporate life. I had a good life. I had a couple extra dollars in my pocket at the end of the month. I was able to do the things that I wanted to do. But I had to give up all of that, and as a direct result of giving up all of that, I was mocked, I was ridiculed, I was abandoned by wives, children. Um, I, I, I lost everything. Um, I lost my life, and a lot of people don't really understand what it means to lose their life in order to find it. Uh, and that's the beautiful thing about being set apart, because success is revenge. So, what I tell people all the time, because see, this is what's happening. This is what's happening right now. The people that were mocking me years ago, they're looking real different now. They're saying real different things now. Their mannerisms towards me are totally different now. And it's amazing to see the transformation, because see, uh, uh, as we continue to do well out here, or as those who continue to live this kind of lifestyle and understanding what's going on and how to prepare your house. But in addition to that, how to build a stronger environment for yourself and your family, a more secure environment for you and your family, because we see what's going on out here. And so, I tell to those people, because again, I have lived this and I'm living this now. The idea of being mocked, ridiculed, demeaned, demoralizing things being said about me, by friends, by family, so-called friends, so-called family, um, uh, all throughout the years, and it's amazing that I see and I look at the very people's lives, their lives, what they do, how they live, what they value. I look at their lives and it continues to decline. And now the very same people that mocked me is now asking me for direction. You see? Now, it's a beautiful thing for one to come to their senses. However, there's a lot of people that haven't come to their senses, and you see the decline. You see the pain. And yet still they will not change. Hey, listen. I'm all for helping out people that get it, because it's a beautiful thing, because see, when I got it, there was people that was there that was able to feed me with knowledge and understanding, so that I could come to a realization of what I was doing wasn't working, but this is the game plan. These are the steps that you needed to take in order to get it done. Few wisdom like that out here today. So again, I say success is revenge, because see, it's a piercing thing to see someone achieve the dreams, goals, and aspirations, achieve the vision that the Most High Yah has put on their heart. And then it's amazing to see the same people looking at them today is like looking at them 10 years ago, 5 years ago. They've changed nothing about their character. They've changed nothing about their ways, their economic ways. They've changed nothing about their thought processes. They're in the same rut. And this is why I say, it's important to realize and understand what it means for you to be concerned about what somebody thinks about you. I'm not a type of person that concerns himself with what others think about me. I don't take too much stock in that. But what I do take stock in is my ability to carry myself in such a manner that it commands honor and respect. You see the difference between the two? Because, just like I honor men and I respect other men, I expect that same honor and respect in return. You see? The same way I honor and respect others, because see, on a daily basis in the neighborhood, in the community, and the people that I do business with, that's what I get. I give it, and that's what I give, and that's what I get. So I'm used to being shown honor and respect because that's what I give. That's how I carry myself in such a manner that demands honor and respect. So I'm not pretty much concerned about what people think about me. I'm more concerned about how I carry myself, because honor is going to see honor, and dishonor is going to just do what dishonor does. And I'm okay with that. But this is all encompassing in the notion and the concept that, success is revenge. You don't have to worry about being angry at anybody, being resentful of anybody, being bitter at anybody, truthfully, really, because see, what you need to do is, if you are having those feelings, understand the spiritual avenues in which you have to deal with those issues, but also channel that energy into something positive, something that's going to progress you forward, something that's going to give you fruit. And that's what I've been able to do in my life personally, being able, if there was a challenge that I was having, it was always an incentive to hit it more, get after it more, apply more, get things done more, be more precise, be more objective, because see, I understand that by getting this to the success, by achieving the goal, I knock out about 3 or 4 birds with one stone. You see, I solve a myriad of issues just by making sure that I'm hitting the dreams, goals, and aspirations that the Most High has put on my heart. So that's why I say success is revenge. You got to make sure that, that you are being consistent and persistent. You're being resilient. You're being motivated. You're being positive. You have a positive mental attitude. You're sharp. You're on point. You're on point. You know what they say? Somebody's on point. Be on point. Stay on point. Apply those negatives and turn them into positive. Turn them into motivating factors so that you can push forward. Because see, when you push forward, that's a light that's shining. And like I said, you got people, they're in the same boat that they were 10 years ago. And it's a sad deal. But listen here, it's a piercing thing for folk out there to know that you getting after it, but they ain't getting after shit. And you can see it by the mannerisms of their lifestyle. And they will hate you for it. But that's their spiritual issue. Because they don't know how to deal with them demons. You see how that work? See, they don't know how to deal with them demons. Because they demonically topped off. The most freest feeling that I've ever had is when I just did right. I just said, you know what? Listen here, I'm just going to submit to this. I'm going to get this done. I'm going to do this. It's a humiliating experience. It's a humbling experience. But it's something that I think that we all need to have. And because those things bind you, but people are bound today. And it's a sad deal. We all need work, of course. I consider myself to be a better person than I was 10, 15 years ago, 5 years ago. But that's all you got to do. Stay persistent, stay consistent, keep on the straight and narrow path. That's all you got to do. Y'all take care of the rest. He always does. But you got to stay focused on the objective at hand. Oh, he'll take care of he'll take care of the rest. And that's simply put how you deal with it, because success is revenge. You better believe it.